So our next question is basic calculator. So this is also a very important and logical question. So write a basic calculator application program using Python. So how to solve this question? So first create a variable. We will create variable which is first, and then input, and type here enter the first number, and we can also make second variable which is second, and take input from user, enter the second number. So now first number is int first, so here we use typecasting to convert this input into int. So guys, basically this input function is default str, but we can convert it into integer or float numbers. So here we want to convert it into int. So similarly the second number equal to int, and we want to convert it into integer number. Okay guys, now print. Now we will create a print function, so it makes our code very good to look. Press keys for operator, plus, minus, multiply, divide, modulo operator, floor division, and then exponent, which is power operator. So guys, there are 7 arithmetic operators in Python. And then close bracket, and now specify the operator equal to input, enter the operator. So there are 7 operators in our code, and then double quote and then close bracket. So guys, now we specify the conditions using if, elif, and else blocks. So operator equal to plus. So guys, if the operator equal to plus, so guys, this is double equal to means this is equal to operator, and single equal to means comparison operator. Okay guys, and assignment operator. So print first plus second. Okay guys, similarly now we can only specify one time if block, then we will write elif block, and we can specify multiples of elif blocks in after if statement. Okay guys, so inside the elif block, elif operator equal to minus, so print first minus second. Okay guys, and now similarly we can also specify elif operator equal to multiply, so what we want to print first multiply by second number. Okay guys, Now the next operator, which is division operator. So if the number is equal to elif operator equal to this division sign. Okay guys. So what we want to print? We want to print first divided by second. And similarly elif operator equal to what is this? This is modulo operator, or we can say that reminder operator. Okay guys, so this is reminder operator, and then if operator equal to this percentage sign, which is called reminder operator, then print first reminder second, and similarly elif operator equal to this floor sign. This is floor division, which can floor division means it divide the two numbers, but the answer is not in the form of decimal points. It gives the answer in the form of integer numbers without decimal point. So print first floor second, and the last one is elif. Elif operator equal to what? Double star, which is called power operator, and then colon, and then print first power operator second, and at the last the else block will execute. So inside the else block we want to print if the user take wrong input, then we want to print invalid operator. Okay, so this is our else block, and this is our elif block, and this is our if block. So if, elif, and else. So this is a complete if, elif, else understanding code. So now execute our code. So the first number is 10, second number is 2, and what we want to do? Add. So this is our output 12. So this is our calculator code. Similarly we can also multiply two numbers. First number is 10, second number is 99, and the output is, now we want to specify the operator, so the output is 999. Okay guys, so this is our simple if, elif, and else code, and now we want to subtract two numbers, 8 minus 4. Now specify operator. So guys, here are the operators that we want to okay guys, now execute. So here are operator that we want to execute here. So the output is 4. So this is very long code, but this is very logical code. Okay guys. So the next question and the last question of if else is how many questions? Okay, so the 8th question is, now guys, we want to make a Python program that tells about the weather. If weather equal to rainy, then print something, and if weather is sunny, then print something, and the else block is run if all the conditions is false. Okay guys. So now type here question, write a Python program that print something according to the given condition. Given weather. Okay guys, so now first what we want to do, first we want to do create a variable which is weather and then take input from user. So here type according to yourself what you want to type here. So we want to type here enter the weather condition. Okay, then we use our string methods to convert the user input into lower numbers, lower string characters. Okay guys, so what is this lower? This is string method as we know that in the previous video. So if weather equal to rainy, then print what we want to print. You can print anything according to yourself, but here we want to print wear a raincoat. Elif weather equal to what? Suppose sunny, then print we want to print wear sunscreen and sunglass. Else we want to print wear appropriate clothing for the weather. Okay, so now execute our code. So white so error. So here don't forget to type colon sign. So type here we want to type rainy. So the if block will execute. If we type sunny, so elif block will execute, and if we will type anything, then the else block will execute. Okay, so here okay, so our next question is and this is our last question of if else. Grid calculator and classifier. So guys, it takes input marks for 5 subjects, calculate the percentage and then assigns a grade based on the percentage obtained. calculate the percentage and then assigns a grade based on the percentage obtained. Okay guys, so this is our question. Now how to solve this question? So first we will create 5 variables and then take input from user and then create percentage variable and then create if, elif and else block and calculate our percentage. So this is also long question, but we solve it. Okay, we can solve it. So a equal to float input. Now guys, what is this float? Float means we want to take decimal point numbers from users. Now here marks of a. Now similarly b equal to float and b equal to float input marks of b and c equal to float input and marks of b and d equal to float input marks of d, and the last one is fifth subject, which is e subject, and the last subject is, for example, e is the name of the fifth subject and take input from user marks of e. Okay guys, now what we do, now we will create a percentage variable. Percentage equal to a plus, how to calculate percentage? Sum of all numbers upon with total numbers multiply by 100 to convert into percentage. Okay guys, so a plus b plus c plus d plus e and the total number and then 100. Now print percentage and then if percentage is greater than 90, so we want to print a plus, and here our code, and then after if block we will write elif block. Okay guys, so elif percentage is greater than 90. So what we want to print a, and here you can write 95. Okay, 95 is good for a plus, and then again elif block, elif percentage is greater than 80, then print b plus. Okay, and then elif percentage is greater than 70. So what we want to print b, and elif percentage is greater than 50. So after b, we want to print c. C plus, and then after C we will print C if percentage is greater than 40. So print C. Okay, so first we will create 5 variables, and then we will create percentage variable and calculate percentage, and then if block, and these are our elif blocks, and after elif we will write else block. Okay guys, so now elif percentage is greater than 33. So what we want to print f. Okay, and at last which condition we will write? So the last condition is else block, and else print invalid input. Now what this code do? This code show the number and grades of the students according to the given conditions. Okay guys, so this is grade calculator and classifier code. Now press shift plus enter. So the first subject marks is suppose 98, second is 90, and the third one is 97, fourth is 99, and fifth is this is okay 97. So why it's so error? Print percentage if percentage greater than 95. So guys, here this is percentage. So here is our output. So the percentage is 97 and the grade is A++. So this is very good question and very logical building question. Okay guys, so here we can specify logical building question. Okay guys, for if, elif and else. Now guys, move to the next topic, which is logical operators. So basically what is logical operators? So there are 3 logical operators in Python, which is and, or, and not. So this is our logical operator and, or, and not. And what is the working of these 3 operators? So logical operators in Python are used to combine conditional statements. Here are the logical operators along with examples. So the first logical operator is AND. What ANDs do? It returns true. Okay guys, it returns true. It's if both the statements are true. Okay guys, so here we mark it if both condition is true. Returns true if one of the condition statement is true. So guys, or condition execute if the one of the condition is true, or we can say that if at least one condition is true, then or block is run. Okay, and what not? So it returns true if the statement is false. Okay, so go to the Jupyter notebook and we will run this code. And what is it? These operators can be used in conditional statements loops and other control flow structures to control the flow of execution based on the condition. Okay guys, so first question is, and so here are the variable x equal to 5. If x is greater than 3 and x is less than 100, okay guys, only write print function, not use if. Okay, so this is our simple code of AND operator. And next is one is OR operator. So what OR operator do? If at least one of the condition is true, so it will execute, for example, x equal to greater than 30 and x equal to less than 40. So here is the false output, because this is AND. So here is the true output, because if at least one condition is true, then it returns true, and the last one is not. So what not do? X equal to 5 and print. What print? Not. If x greater than 3 and x less than 10. So what is the output? So the output is false. So I hope now we will understand what is if else, what is elif statements, what is nested statements, and there are some most important questions, and this is good question, calculator and grade calculator and classifier Python program, and the next one is logical operators. So this first one is complete. Okay guys, now move to the next topic, which is transfer statements, break, continue, and then iterative. Okay guys, so what is if statements? Now we got it. These are some examples, and what is and, or, and not, and this is also complete, and these are some codes of logical operators. And the next one is loop. So the second topic is Python loops, and so there are 2 loops, for loops and while loops in Python.